first card you have you passed is the Wheel of Fortune. This looks really good to me. I like this a lot. This is like, I'm seeing a lot of bravery here. I'm just looking at the Sphinx on top of this card with his sword. He's so brave, he's guarding, he's right up on top there. It feels new as well. And it feels like, I wasn't brave once, but now I feel a lot braver. That's kind of what I'm getting. And I think that's how you're feeling at this time. The other thing is, along with this bravery, I think you're feeling a lot stronger in yourself as well. Because I think at one time, I think someone might have told you weren't able to do something, maybe physically. It might have been to do with your health, maybe, or something else. It's like someone said, oh, you can't do this, you're not able to do that. And I think it was health related, I'm not sure, but it's something like that. And I think you kind of thought, oh, okay, maybe they were a medical professional, I don't know, someone who thought they were an authority anyway. And then you thought about this after a while, and I think you got to the point at this time where you thought, no, that's wrong, actually. I can do this, or I can do something like it, or, close to it, or something, nearby or something. I can do something like this. You're trying to tell me that I can't do anything, but I can do this. That's the kind of feeling I'm getting. So it was like, yes, I'm brave. I know I can do this. I'm going against what you're saying. That's what I'm seeing. And there's a little bit of anger around this as well. It's kind of like, why did you tell me I can't do this when I can? But it's really just about their beliefs. They have very different beliefs to you. And you've come to kind of learn that this is wrong. That's all. It's not a moral thing. It's not like they're telling you you're terrible, you can't do this. It's more like, it was more like, oh, my learned opinion is this. It's more like that. But you did have a lot of anger around that, and I can see why. I mean, if you're able to do something and you've got someone saying, no, you can't do that, and you believe them, so you don't do that, and you've missed out on that time when you could have done that, I can see why you might be quite angry with them. So what I think the message here is, if this is resonating with you, instead of fixating on how angry you are and how you want to talk to them and argue with them, because I'm seeing that you might feel like doing that. You're not usually a fiery person, but this is quite a serious thing, I think. Instead of fixating on that, maybe fixate on actually doing the thing. And instead of telling them, you can show them that you can do that. And I think that would be a better answer than telling them anything. So that's just something to think about if that resonates with you. But you're very, very brave. You're more can-do than you have been for a long, long time. So that's really good. Okay, so the next card you have you passed is the Page of Swords. Yeah, there's a lot of wind blowing around this page, very, very windy. So I think someone might have actually been blowing in and out. They might have been trying to blow in and out of your life, actually, like the wind. Or they wanted to. They were trying to. They're trying to kind of blow in and out. Oh, really casually, kind of like, oh, yes, we're kind of in a relationship. We're kind of not. We don't know what we are. But I kind of want to blow in and out. That's what I'm getting, that kind of energy. Now, I think this is probably an axe. And I think they like that. They like this kind of thing. They like this kind of ambiguous, not quite in a relationship. We don't know where we are. And that kind of gives them a bit of a license to do whatever they want. That's what they think anyway. So, I think they have a lot. I know this is going to sound strange, but there are ghosts around them. Ghosts of different relationships, past relationships. And they keep on coming back into their life and they talk to all their exes and all of that. And, it's kind of like, oh, I'm friends with my exes. It's really good. We're such, I'm such a nice person and I stay friends with them all. And it's really fantastic. There's no bitterness. We're all friends. Okay, now there's nothing wrong with being friends with an ex. Absolutely nothing wrong with that, if that's what you want to do. But there's a really uncomfortable feeling around this, and that's because it's all ambiguous. It's these blurred lines between friendship and love and all these things. And there's a lot of different people in this as well. So, if this is resonating, they've treated a lot of people like this. It's not just you. This is just what they're like. And I think they might try to not come out, but they might try to kind of come and talk to you again at some time in the future. They're trying to open a door, because they leave the door open to everyone. That's what I'm seeing. They leave all the doors open. And yeah, so just watch out, especially watch out on your social media, because I think they like to start things off in that way. It's like, oh, I haven't talked to them for a while. I'll just do a little like on their picture or something like that. And then they'll go, oh, hello, how are you? And then we'll start that again. I don't think you want to start that again. I'm seeing that quite clearly. They want to keep all the doors open. They think you're one of these people who they can open the door to. And I think they're going to get a bit of a surprise if they try to contact you now, because you're not like that. You're a lot stronger. I'm getting that all in this past. I'm getting that in the Wheel of Fortune, the Page of Swords. You're way, 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 way stronger now. You know, you're not going to open the door to them again. You're kind of going to say no to them. And they're going to be quite surprised, because not many people say no to them. That's what I'm seeing there. Okay, so the last card you have your past is the Ace of Wands. Yes, again, they're a highly sexual person. This person who wants to blow in and out of your life. They're an attractive person, and they know that, or they think they are. They are actually, but they kind of, you know, they think they're fantastic. So yeah, they like to have all these options around them. And, you know, if other people are happy to be with someone like that, good luck to them, that's fine. But they're not you. And the feeling I'm getting, the very clear feeling I'm getting is you're not happy to be in a situation like that. You're absolutely not. And yeah, I think you're just going to say no to them. I think you're just going to say no. Yeah, a lot of the people around them, I don't think they're happy. I think they might be pretending, oh, I'm fine being friends with them. But I think a lot of the people around them aren't happy, and they're kind of keeping up a kind of pretense with this very, very attractive person. They're kind of an entourage almost. It looks like that, and you don't want to be a part of that. So, you know, you're saying no, you're a lot stronger and all of that, and you just don't want to get caught up in that ever again. But just be aware, they're around your energy. Watch out on social media. That's what I'm seeing, because they might come back again and just in this little way and say, oh, hi, I'm your friend, you know, all that kind of thing. Okay, so the first card you have your present is the Two of Cups. Okay, I think you do have someone around you. There might be another love connection around you, a new person. So that's another reason why you're not going to be interested in this person again. But you don't want to anyway, I think, even if you're by yourself, which you might be as well. Because the Two of Cups can be friends as well. You're not interested anyway. You're just not interested in this person because of their behaviour. So the other thing is, I'm seeing healing in this card as well, you know, with this caduceus in between these two people. So I think someone's helping you feel stronger, and I think someone's helping you feel stronger physically as well in some way, helping you, talking about your health with you, talking about this thing I'm seeing in the Wheel of Fortune, making you understand that you're able to do things. I think that's what's happening. It might be something like, you know, you're talking about, or you're talking about alternative medicine, healing through food maybe. It might be meditation, something a little bit different, something a bit alternative. Because I think the way you were going about this problem before, I don't think it was working for you. And obviously you had this person in the Wheel of Fortune saying you can't do that. So there's a lot of relief around this as well. I'm getting that feeling. It's like, oh, someone understands, I've got a different way of thinking. They're kind of helping me to see things. I think it might have been them that started this kind of journey off for you maybe, or maybe they said something and sent you off on kind of doing research or something like that. But they understand you, they really understand you. And I think you felt dismissed in the past. So there's a lot of relief. It's like, finally, I'm not being dismissed. Finally, I'm not being dismissed. So that's really, really nice. And I think this hope as well that you have around this, you know you can do this now, it's helping you to be even braver than you were before. You're not 100% brave with everything, but you're getting there. You're getting a lot braver. And I think, you know, you're questioning a lot of things that a lot of people don't usually question as well. There's no going back now. There's no going back now. You know, I think you can't go back to the old way of thinking. And, this person's very, very special to you. And I think they're always going to be special in your life because they understand you, they listen, very, very close to you. You have very deep conversations with them about this kind of thing. It might be face to face. It doesn't have to be. It might be online. It might be any way you talk to this person. You can be very close to them without meeting them. It might be that. But it's like they've set off this spark in you. They've set off this spark in you, and it's opened up this whole new alternative world. And you've kind of gone down this world and you're researching, and it's really, really, really positive, really, really good. Okay, so the next card you have for your present is the Nine of Wands. Okay, so yes, you are brave, but you're not brave when it comes to everything. And it's not your fault. I'm not blaming you. I'm seeing a very difficult situation here that you're going to come into. You're quite stressed about this. I think you're kind of conserving your energy. You're preparing, building up your strength, because this man in this card, he's a soldier, and I think he's been in one battle. He knows he has to go into the next battle, but he's kind of waiting and he's preparing. So I think that's what you're doing. It's a difficult conversation. It might even be a work meeting. It might be something quite formal. Very difficult. It's with a difficult person as well, I think. Now, I don't know if you have anxiety or anxiety-induced headaches or migraines or something around your head, or it might just be that the anxiety or the stress around this triggers some pain in you, because I don't want this to trigger my pain. I don't want this to trigger this pain. That's what I'm feeling. And also, if you look at this man, he's got a bandage around his head as well. So you're very, very strong, but don't forget to take care of yourself. Don't forget to do that. Protect yourself. If there are triggers here that are going to happen, if you know that it's going to be too much for you, follow your instincts. Only do what's right for you. If you need to stop this meeting, if you need to change it to another date, or whatever feels comfortable for you, I do feel that you do have that option. So if you do have that option, take everything you need, postpone it, do whatever you need to do. The other thing is, they might be a bit of a tricky person. I think they like to kind of wander all over the place with the conversation. And because you're already stressed with this, I'm seeing that. See if you can write all your points down. Write them down on a piece of paper or your phone or whatever. Do that so that you're very clear about what you want to get out in these talks or these meetings. I am actually seeing more than one. I'm sorry to say that. That's what I'm seeing. I know you don't like this. They might make a comment if you're reading from notes, or they might laugh. Just ignore that. Stick to your points. It's better to be prepared than to kind of, worry about what they're going to think about you. It doesn't matter. The other thing I think you might want to think about doing, if this is all resonating with you, see if you could have someone else in this meeting as well, so you have a witness as well, because I think this is a very tricky person, and I think it'd be really good to have a witness, and that witness might stop them from being difficult. It might, it also gives you a backup as well, so think about that as well. I don't mean to give you all these tips, but I feel as if I want to protect you, because this is a very negative energy. This is very difficult. It gives you anxiety. It gives you pain. It hurts your head, all of that kind of thing. So I hate that. I hate seeing that for you. So I'm just trying to help you as much as you can. And if you do need to postpone this meeting, if you need to retreat back, if you need to say, no, I'm not ready for this, I'll have to do it later. I'm not strong enough. I'm not feeling well. If that happens, if you have to retreat back like this man in this card to protect yourself, don't get angry with yourself. Don't think that means, you're weak or you're getting weaker. Don't think it means, oh, I'm losing my strength, I'm going backwards. No, it doesn't mean that at all, because taking care of yourself and protecting yourself and knowing yourself, that's a strength. That is a strength. That means that you're strong. Self-care is strength. That's what I'm getting in that card. Okay, so the last card you have, your present, is the Lovers. So yeah, this can be about healing as well. It can be about a lot of different things. I think this is about a decision. Now, it's about love. I'm seeing this quite literally. So I think it's probably about this person who's coming back to you again, this person who has all the different doors and windows and everything else opened. That sounds terrible. But yeah, I think they're coming back again. Again, they're not interested in being exclusive with anyone. They're not at all. So I think this is going to be a quick decision. You're going to make up your mind quite quickly. And I think it's going to be no. There's a snake in this card as well. That's all I'll have to say about that. And, you know, if you look at this woman, her mind's on higher things. She's focusing on the angels. She's focusing on moving upwards. She's moving away from all of this rubbish. That's what you're doing as well. You're doing the absolute right thing in staying away from this. They might try and persuade you. They're very charming. They're very attractive. But you're very, very determined. You're very strong now. Very, very strong. The other thing is, okay, I don't know if this is going to make sense. With this person in the Two of Cups, who you're very close to, who you have these very deep conversations about your health and other things, you know, they're a very, very big influence on you in pushing you forward in this, but you're also an influence on them. I'm seeing a lot of spirituality, spiritual talks, very deep talks that you're having with this person, or you have had, you're probably still having them. You're a huge influence on them as well. Don't dismiss that. They love that about you. They learn a lot from you. Now, what I'm seeing is you're going to teach other people about certain things as well. And I think talking to them and getting braver and learning all of this is going to help you when you eventually talk to other people. It might be that you have a platform on here, or it might be that you write a book. I think you're going to really reach a lot of people with some information. And I think it's quite spiritual, or it's alternative. It's something like that. And you've really helped this person, and that's helping you. Expressing yourself to this person is going to help you with this new thing, this platform, whatever this is. And also having this difficult meeting, even though it's going to be horrible for you, that's going to help you as well. Because I think if you do this, you're going to grow. It's going to go quite well for you, I think. It's going to be gradual. But dealing with difficult people, sad to say, it's going to be helpful for that as well. So yeah, just keep that in mind. That's what I'm seeing there as well. Okay, so the first card you have for your future is Strength. All right, so yeah, you're growing. You're getting stronger. You're getting stronger. People might be noticing this in you. Very, very strong. You still have this weak spot, and I don't mean to say weak spot. You're not weak at all. I think it's to do with this person and this meeting or this talk. They're very, very, very difficult, and I think they'd give anyone a migraine or a headache or whatever, because they're very, very difficult. Very difficult. So yeah, you're going to have more than one conversation. I'm seeing that here as well. And it's going to be good for you, actually. There are several meetings. I know you don't want to. It's going to be like medicine. Tastes horrible, but it's going to be good for you. Yeah, you're going to get stronger and stronger and stronger through this horrible thing. Like you've gotten stronger and stronger with this nice talk that you've had with this person in the Two of Cups. So these talks, you're getting stronger with these horrible talks. Yeah, so what you're going to really gain from this is experience, how to handle a difficult person, just like this woman's handling this lion. She's tamed the lion. She knows how to handle a lion. Not many people want to go and deal with a lion, right? And you don't want to either, but it makes you stronger. It gives you this strength, and you're going to have this with you forever, because this woman has this infinity symbol above her head. So you're going to take this knowledge and this experience with you forever. And again, similar thing again, you're going to use this when you have this platform or whatever this is I'm seeing, where you're going to be teaching a lot of different people some kind of different thing, some kind of alternative thing. I'm seeing that again here. So yeah, it's going to be good for you. So when you're going through the worst of this, just think about that if it helps. I don't know if it will or not, but think, yes, I'm doing this thing and it's going to teach me to deal with difficult people in the future. I know it sounds very negative. Okay, but that's what I'm seeing there. All right, so the next card you have for your future is the Eight of Wands. Yeah, more than one meeting again, same thing again, lots of talk, lots of conversations. It's not going to be easy. If you have a first talk, I mean, you're going to have several. So if you have the first talk or this first meeting with this person, And if you come out of this kind of feeling really disheartened or down, don't give up. Absolutely pat yourself on the back for doing it for a start, because it's a very, very difficult thing you've done if you are doing this. And just know that there are going to be more than one meeting. There are more ahead of you. You're going to have to do a lot of work. I'm seeing that as well. But there is going to be quite a positive result at the end. Now, the other thing is, I'm seeing another warning here, and I hate to bombard you with all these kind of pointers and warnings and things, but I have to see them if I say them, and I don't want to overwhelm you, because I know you're very stressed about this if this is resonating with you. They might try to send you messages, emails, texts, something outside of these official meetings or talks. Now, I think if they do this, you're better off saving everything you want to say for the actual meetings, because I think what they're going to try and do is they might try and have conversations sort of off the record, and you want to steer clear of that. That's not good. Have everything above board, have everything in front of this witness if you have one, or at this official meeting. Make sure that doesn't happen. You don't have to answer them if they text you or if they email you or whatever. You don't have to answer them. But if you do feel that you should answer them, or if you want to answer them, maybe say something like, well, we'll discuss that at the meeting. We'll talk about that later. We'll talk about that in the time that we have. I don't want to talk about this now. Let's talk about that later. Just keep on pushing them back to the meeting. Let them know that you're not going to be pushed around by them. Because also I think these little texts or emails or whatever, they're kind of to push you to see, let's see if they'll do what I want. Let's see if I send them a text, let's see if they'll answer. Let's see if they'll give me the answer I want unofficially. Don't do that. Let them know that you're putting your foot down and you're only going to do everything above board officially. That's what I'm seeing in that card. And I don't want to scare you. Please don't be scared. Okay, the last card you have, your future, is, yes, the Nine of Swords. Horrible, horrible, horrible card. Okay, so yeah, obviously, again, this woman has her head in her hands. She's feeling really down, very, 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 very stressed. Again, I'm seeing, either head anxiety-induced headaches or migraines, pains in your head, worrying, all of that kind of thing. If it does get really bad, again, don't feel weak for postponing a meeting or going back. If it is going to affect you physically, don't do it. And also, I think this is showing you that you need to kind of take charge of this as much as you can. Sometimes different people like to set up things to suit them, For example, this has happened to me. Someone said, oh, let's have a talk. We'll talk about this official thing. And they've set it up in a place that they feel comfortable in, at a time that they feel comfortable with. And I felt very uncomfortable. So instead of doing that, I would have been better off saying, oh no, let's not do it there. Let's do it at this time and at this place where I feel comfortable. And then you have the upper hand. I know it sounds very manipulative, but you're dealing with a manipulative person. So you have to kind of meet them head on sometimes with these kinds of people. I'm on your side. I'm not telling you this to manipulate them, if this is all resonating, obviously. But yeah, try and take charge of as many things as you can. And if it is too much for you, again, postpone things, think about your health first, but you are going to have several meetings and you are going to get to the end. And it is going to be a positive result at the end. It's going to be hard work. It's not going to be easy. I'm not going to pretend it's easy, but there is going to be some kind of a positive result at the end of this. It might not be exactly what you're thinking now, but yeah, it is going to be good. It is going to be better than the way it is now. Things are going to improve from that. That's what I'm seeing.